Alright, so time for a coin shop guide that I have here. On the right I have Global, on the left I have GP, and we're going to talk about the coin shop and stuff and what you should be buying in the coin shop. Now, GP of course is a very different coin shop than Global, especially because we already have all these coin shop units that Global doesn't have yet. Particularly, the coin bond should be releasing on Global next week. As you can see here on Global, we have a reset date in 5 days and 9 hours. That should be when Green Nunchuk Bond releases on Global. And I do highly recommend buying him, as he will be a very top tier unit for PvP. Now, currently on Global, they have this weird thing that JP also had for a while, where they were selling summonable units for SSR coins. On JP we don't have this anymore, but for I think a few weeks we had this. Right now we have Bond and King. By the time you're watching this, maybe you're watching the future, it might be different. But don't expect this to be forever. They will change it to being only coin shop units, and they order, if they follow GP, that coin shop units will release. Is gonna be next, this Bond, right? Bond's gonna come out, and again, he's really powerful. You should be buying him when he does come out if you have the coins. Gopher should follow up next, and then Demon Meliodas, and then Merlin. So, a new Merlin replacement for the red one. I guess they're not replacements for each other, because this Merlin does many different things that the other Merlin doesn't do, and vice versa. But still, a new Merlin is gonna come out in like weeks, maybe what, a few months, because they're probably gonna take a period between like 2 weeks for each character. So this Merlin is gonna take a long time. Demon Meliodas is a very solid unit, but not needed right now because his main usage is against the Crimson Demon, and the Crimson Demon is not on Global yet. And then Gopher is the best unit in the game. After you buy Bond, 100% save your coins for Gopher. Now, why am I not mentioning buying tickets and stuff? I don't think it's worth it. Buying SSR pennants or guaranteed SSR tickets is just not worth it with coins. Not worth it at all. The coin shop units are so good. Every single one of them is good. I mean, right now we can buy DN on Global right here. Not worth it. Don't buy her. Especially because it's not discounted. Every single week, we have a rotation of discounts. I hope they follow what JP is doing, which is 3 discounts per week, and you can buy 1 coin with each discount. As you can see, I already bought this week this Merlin, just finally 6 out of 6. And of course, in the future, we'll be working on getting full dupes for these characters. But right now, I should just worry about getting the first copy, right? The first copy of Bond, Gopher, Merlin, and DMLE. This Escudo right here, as you can see on GP, he will take probably a very long time to release on Global. He did come out on JP in December for New Year, so like last week of December for New Year. I think it was last week. So he will take a long time to release on Global. And these commandments units like Estarossa, Gallant, and Melaska, they also will not come to Global for a long time. And these are costumes that were recently added as well. But the coin shop should look like this for Global in a few weeks. Bond, Gopher, DMLE, Merlin, King, and DN. A lot of people still ask me, how do you get copies for King? And he will be introduced in the coin shop later. So I do recommend buying copies for him. First, of course, buy every single character, right? And then start working on getting dupes. King is maybe the first one to prioritize, because he is like a top tier unit in PvP, even to this day on JP. And you need him like with dupes, because then his ultimate wipes. Really, really good. That's it for the SSR coin shop. Not much to talk about, especially because Global is really lacking right now. The units, but it only makes sense, right? They wouldn't put every single like coin shop unit that we already have on GP on Global Day 1, because it would be so overwhelming, right? People would just not have the coins to buy them, you know? But yeah, I don't recommend buying any summonable units like this King, save for the coin shops. The coin shops you can only acquire here, unless they do that weird banner we saw, Data Mine, which I don't think it will happen. If you are not aware, there was a data mine of a weird banner that had coin shop units, but I don't think that will be the case. It could happen, but I don't think it's gonna really come. And then the gold shop. The gold shop is the most fun one, because there's so many options. So next week, by the time I'm recording this, Jericho is gonna come to the coin shop, and she is the hardest hitting unit in the game. JP took until 2 weeks ago, I think, to release a unit that hit harder than Jericho. That's how long it took over 7 months for JP to release a unit that hits harder than Jericho. Even Escalor doesn't hit as hard as Jericho. If you properly build her up, right? Escalor probably has like a better, I don't know, a damage per hit, probably, I don't know. But the ultimate for Jericho hits so goddamn hard. And she's very worth buying dupes as well. So that's worth considering. Hauser is a really good unit, very good farmer, decent in PvP in specific builds, but not really right now in global. So really good, really worth farming, buying, not farming. Arthur is pretty good. He's not gonna be the most useful for it right now in global, but he's really good in the future. I mean, he's pretty decent, even now without all the units that we have on JP. He's still pretty decent. Slater is really good for Red Demon. Right now, of course, I still think Ellie Hawk is just a better unit to have because she's so easy to build up, right? So easy to give the SR pendants and stuff. But if you want to use Slater, he's really good. He does need, if you want to build her, you need to kind of build him with like crit damage gear and stuff like that. So that's why I do prefer, and I do lean more towards using Ellie Hawk on Red Demon. But still, he's still really solid for it, of course. All these other units I don't really recommend buying. Like Helbram is a really good unit, and right now with the Grey Demon just coming out, oh, there's a guide for him. Helbram is like super needed because the optimal scenes for the Grey Demon are Green King, Helbram, or Gilthunder because they're the 2 boosters, right? You use one and then your ally use the other, and then Gopher. Don't have Gopher yet on global, but he's gonna come out soon. And if you don't have Gopher, just use either like Counter Melee or whoever green you have right there. But a booster is very important, so if you don't have Helbram, he can be very good for the Grey Demon, but I'll just wait to pull him, honestly. And then all the others I wouldn't recommend. Gil is terrible, this guy's terrible as well. Terrible. He's the worst in the game. Like, I think he's worse than ours. He's really bad. So really don't recommend. Gilthunder is alright. He's not all of that, but he's pretty okay, especially now on global. And for the other items, I don't, as much as SSR pendants are quite rare right now on global. I keep mentioning like right now on global. It's because, you know, I've been playing JP for so long. The versions are a little bit different right now, just because of time, right? But pendants are pretty rare right now on global. But I would still recommend buying units over buying the pendants. Units are just more valuable, right? And especially on discount, you can get a unit for the price of 2 pendants. A full-on brand spanking new unit that you might not have for 2 pendants. Like, Green Jericho, again, hardest hitting unit in the game for the next like 5+ months probably for global. For the price of 2 pendants. So it's like, I do prefer books, no way. No way buy books. No way buy chalices. These are items you can easily farm. So, yeah, no way you buy this. Oh, this is terrible. This is a terrible deal. But yeah, I would recommend staying with the units if you want to buy. And even if you want to buy just for the coin, like right now, I already have, from all these units from the coin shop right here, I already have all of them that I want max. I have Jericho 6/6, Slater, Arthur, Hauser. I might start buying Helbram actually, because I do use Helbram, of course, as a booster. So, but then after that, I'm probably just gonna buy coins to be an SSR coin, right? And then using the SSR coin shop. So that's probably another good way of using it, I guess. But yeah, moving on to the silver coin. This one is probably the most simple answer. You come here, you click on this one, you click max, register all, and exchange. That's what you do in the silver one, because stamina pots are just so valuable. Like, these tickets, they are very luring, right? You look, oh, an SSR ticket, that seems really good, but the price is just not good. 20 silver coins, you can buy 20 full refreshes of stamina for the price of the SR that you're gonna get from this, okay? This is 6%. Don't be stupid, okay? I'm just kidding. But don't feel fooled by this. Saying SSR ticket is just wrong, okay? It's 6% chance. You're probably gonna get an SR. buy the price of 20 of these. So much better value. And then I don't recommend buying anything else. Maybe this, but even still, I would just recommend buying this. This is the best value from silver coins, 100%. I'm gonna even buy right now on JP. I have 71 silver coins, yeah, boom. It's just the best value. It's just not even close. The other ones are not even close. Even after the update, before the rare coin shop or silver coin shop was literally just the stamina pots, because they had nothing else really good, and then they updated and put the tickets in here, and even still, even if the tickets in here, the silver coin shop is just the stamina pots. That's it. Maybe Gustav, if you don't have Gustav, right, then you buy one of him, but because he's summonable, I would still think getting him summonable, summoning for him and then getting dupes is better than buying his dupes. So, you know, that goes without saying, I guess. But yeah, that's really easy. And then the friendship also pretty easy. You come here in the what is it, special dungeon or event dungeon key bundle, and that's what you should buy. By the way, if you don't know about this, if you come on settings, you go in your friends list, and you click on this option, you will get a bonus of friend points. Like right here, this is the bonus I got, 924, because I have like a full list of friends, right? You do get the bonus of friend points by doing that. So make sure you can do that once a day. So make sure to always do that once a day, and then this is probably the best thing you can buy with that. I mean, here's the thing, right? I did say in the rare coin shop that it's better to buy the stamina pots over it, but and then the friendship coins, right? You have both options. Why this one's better than this one? It's just the price. In this shop, the event dungeon key costs 5 times the price of the stamina pots, right? In here, it costs 10 times the price of the stamina pots. So it's just conversion, right? This one is more worth it than this one, by conversion's sake. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The coin shop is probably the best system I've seen in the gacha game. Like in hindsight, just looking at it, oh, it's pretty simple. But man, especially the stamina pots, because imagine if you play Dokkan, you relate. Imagine every time you put an R, if you could exchange that for a full refresh of stamina, man, that's so big. And especially in this game with the little lower rates, right? It's so big. In the gold shop, they literally sell you the hardest hitting unit in the game. Like on JP, again, I had Jericho. I didn't have a single copy of Jericho, right? I only had her without any dupes. And then I just came here when she was added and then just bought all five copies I needed for her. Because she's like really, really, really good. Really top tier. So it's just such a good system. And then of course the SSR coin units, they are so goddamn good. All of them are top tier. Every single one. Except maybe Gallon and Melascula, but it's gonna take a while for them to release on global. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and be safe with your purchases, I guess.